Good morning. I'm back and I am happy to be here. I am Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and this is a beautiful spring Monday morning and we're having coffee. This is another one of my favorite mugs. I really love the ones that people have handmade. And again, I got this at a thrift store. I actually have purchased them from the artist on occasion when I can and love those. Good morning, everybody. Again, thank you for joining me. Gatash, it's nice to see you. Emily, thanks for coming back, and Christina as well. So a beautiful week we're starting here. It's supposed to be rainy off and on, but and we're back. That's right. Here it's going to be rainy. We don't need to, but it would be really nice if we all sent some loving, supportive energy to those poor people in Nebraska and the Midwest who are being flooded, and anyone who is going through personal heartache and hardships right now, and just send them some strength and to support and just your love energy. There's never a bad thing about that. So I drew Caroline Mace's, what are these called? Wisdom for Healing cards. And today's overall theme is break negative habits. And this can be very physical. It can be thought habits. And for me, that's probably even more so. Be cognizant of one negative practice you engage in that causes you to lose power and work on changing the situation. Self-doubt is a negative habit of thought, and ego can be very, very big. Mine for today was reflect on pride and ego. When I am irrationally emotional about something, usually in an angry way, it has to do with my ego and how I've been offended. And us living from our ego is never a powerful place to be living, because it's a very, very physically basic human place. And it is a reaction to things instead of a thoughtful action about things. So we want to eliminate one negative practice that can be it can be an eating habit. It can be a spending habit. It can be any number of things. It can be an exercise habit to the extreme. Whatever is not a positive thing, whatever we feel like we can't stop doing, we have to do, that's an area. And most of you, when we say that, know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly where you stand in that. But because you intend to do that and you intend to move forward in your highest and best, the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. To get that straight. How beautiful a card that is. Good morning, Julie. Luxurious or abundant resources. So choosing to move forward one step with one thing that you're going to release that is standing in your way is going to give you the huge reward of either bringing and expanding your creative aspect that's going to give you what you need to move forward and expand, or is going to put you in a place that is perfect for that person you need to meet to expand your consciousness, expand your path and what you want to do in this life. The next card is the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, determination and self-control, career advancement. And that is truly, for me, again, one of the things, acknowledgement of success by others, that determination and self-control. It's something I've fought with most of my life. But as I entered into this last 15, 16 months of my life, where I purged a great deal physically and then entered into the odyssey of my sister's illness and passing, and ended up in a place where I was just totally depleted, I had to let go of the push in my life, the push to get things done, regardless of push through, don't pay any attention to the pain, which is how I lived most of my life. So it was very much a switch for me from being very determined and just push through and get things done to letting things fall away, allowing things to happen, because truly, I didn't have any other way I could play it. I had to allow myself to just be for quite some time. So know that there are times when things are going to fall away, those negative habits, and pushing through and ignoring all the pain is not necessarily a positive habit to get things done. We can choose to be effective and productive and all of that, and love ourselves and care for ourselves in the same sentence. So know that it is time to move forward. It is time to focus now. Ground yourself. Get the things done in the everyday world that you need to get done in order to fulfill the life path that you are moving closer to every day. And the last card is the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change does not serve us, and watch where you spend your money. Know that particularly those of us who are light workers, we will tend to give and give and give. Receiving has not always been easy, and then there's that self-worth thing that comes in when people are giving to us and we're just going, I don't deserve this. Why are people doing this? I mean, I think it's a really wonderful thing, but I don't deserve this. This is not comfortable for me. Allow yourself to receive in comfort, because like I've said before, it blesses the giver, just like we get blessed when we give. So your ego entering into a situation where someone wants to give to you does not serve either one of you. So again, reflect on pride and ego. That's really my personal message today. But allow negative habits to fall away. And again, for many of us, we can do 10 of them. Things that I need to change in order to be better. Chill. Allow you to be okay, but know that there are some things that need to shift. And then ask for the guidance of how to make that happen, because generally these negative habits have been with us for a long time. They're very ingrained, and they're things that we've known don't serve us, but we've not had the ability to allow to fall away and to change. So let that be for today. And moving forward, just keep asking, being willing, being guided, being open, and asked to be given the how to make the changes you want to make in your life. Excuse me, that morning drip. And let's finish up. This is going to be a short one today, unless there are some questions. Opening your heart wider in relationships is not a bad thing. That also has to do with ego and pride. But do employ your gut as you do. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Know that your gut will tell you whether or not someone is appropriate for you to play with. An example of that is, my desire is to help everyone. And if I was Bill Gates, I'd be doing not the same things they're doing, but similar. I'd be giving it all away. I have a Facebook friend, an old acquaintance in my life, who commented on the fact that they were living in their car. And what I know is I can't play there with them, because their victim energy is so strong that what I know is they don't want to change. They get more from being a victim and have their whole life. This person came in when I met them as, so I'm assuming because they were a young teen when I first met them, with huge victim energy, and that is played out throughout her life. And now it is continuing, and my tendency to want to rescue people and to make life better for them really doesn't serve her in this, nor does it serve anyone else. But your gut will tell you when there's someone you can safely, quote unquote, play with, someone you can work with. And what my gut tells me is that she is not someone I can help. She's not someone I can work with, because she doesn't want to change. And it's what I've told clients over the years. Hey, if you want to stay in a victimhood stance, then don't come see me, because that's not where I play. I play in empowerment and living to your highest and best good and moving forward with every day, even if it's just a half an inch. It is forward movement instead of backward movement, and falling into self-doubt and self-pity and all of that. So use your gut, listen to your gut, and someone who is draining your energy, sucking your energy, limit your time with. Allow yourself to take center stage in your life, in your health, and in protecting yourself, and knowing that not everybody out there is for us to work with. Not everybody out there can we help. So just know that. And even, there was one gal I worked with a while back who had been in a cycle of addiction and a cycle of just I can't find the word, but self-beating up, self-castigation. I think that's the right word. And yet, she and I did some work together, and I know she cleared some of it. She is still not in what I would call the best of places, but I do know that the work that I was able to do with her was appropriate, because I knew that there was part of her that could heal in the process that we did. So just allow yourself to trust you and start moving forward, letting things go that don't serve you. Ask for help in doing that. Your guides, angels, and companions are far more willing to jump in and help you than you are willing to let them. So get on the bandwagon. Start using them. Start growing. Stop hiding yourself. Stop diminishing yourself, because you don't serve anybody in the world that way. Allow your gifts to grow and allow things to fall away. Your ego will stop you. Mine is so strong at times, and it will present as me not wanting to interact with someone because I'm not as good as them. And this will happen in the healer's realm, in the psychic realm. I don't want to get together with them because they're so much better than I am. Whew, is that ever ego? When you have thoughts like that, just think, cancel. Stop it. Allow your greatness to show, allow your power to be lived in, and just stop that habit of thought that you're not good enough. There's one negative habit you can let fall away today, and keep asking. Good morning, Jessica. Keep asking for the how in that. The how isn't our business until we ask for the way to let the things go that no longer serve us. We need strength. Sometimes we need a partner to help us do that. Remember, receiving is as important as giving, so allow someone else to help you today. So I think we're complete. Is there anything else we need to know for today? I'm feeling like I need to draw one of these. This is a deck that confounds me when I look at it a lot. So I'm going to have to use the guidebook because it just, this is a gorgeous card because I love fairies. In fact, I used to have my granddaughter talk to the fairies for me. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see what the Four of Fairies is about, or Four of Fire. There it is, a new creative phase. That certainly goes with the first card. Celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Dancers have partners. Singers have musicians helping them create. Just like I said, get someone. You could be creating just a new you by losing the habits that are keeping you from unfolding. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring into my life. A time for revelry and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. So this is a good time to step out into the world and allow your creative aspects. Good morning, Jennifer. To blend with someone else's. Allow someone else to help your creativity flow so you aren't alone. Just remember, not only do you have your spiritual realm to work with, you also have friends and people that can help you grow in your spiritual aspect and in your path and in your work. And so don't be afraid to get out and ask, get out and network. It's time for me to start doing that again. I haven't done that in quite some time, since pretty much my sister's illness. So it's been almost 6 months since I've done much of any networking. And it is important, not just for business, but it's important for our personal growth to be out with others of like mind and who are doing similar things to what we're doing, like trying to grow business for one. But I think that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and light to you all. And I am going to be making a few contacts today to start talking to Jessica. If you would talk to your daughter about our conversation the other day as far as me interviewing her, that would be awesome. I'm gonna make some contacts today and see if I can't visit with somebody today. And I'm going to get the rest of my tax stuff done. My floor is clear. Everything's entered in my computer. Now I just have to make sure I've got all the paperwork to take to my accountant. And that's one of the things I'm shedding is the fear around finances. I've been working on it for a very long time. This was ingrained. I brought it in with me. I've been doing some energy transfer work with someone that is just helping me pull this dense karmic energy that I brought in, because it's my job to clear it for my generations, for my ancestors, and for my future generations. So we've got the power, so let's exercise it. Love and light to you all. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Remember, share this video if you know someone could benefit from it.